Hey YouTube family, welcome back to Faye's Lock Life. Here on my channel I talk about locks, wellness, and entertainment. I decided to add that because after all we all need a balance, right? So this is something I enjoy doing. So it's Thursday, guys. So it's Clearwater Tarot Thursdays here on Face Lock Life. And as you hear, can you guess what season it is? Can you hear who's singing? If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. That's right. It's the Queen Bee herself, Beyonce. It is Virgo season, y'all. It's Virgo season. So I am a Virgo rising. That's not my sun sign, but I am a Virgo rising. I'm a Cancer moon, and I'm going to have you guys guess what my sun sign is. My season hasn't come up yet. We got a few more seasons to go. So let's see. Let me see. So there's 3 more seasons coming up. So my sun sign is out of one of those seasons. So I will reveal once my season gets here. But until then, you can try to guess what my sun sign is. But as always, like I said, I am a Virgo rising. So let me go ahead and turn down Beyonce's stuff so that this video don't get monetized. Let me turn her volume down just a little bit. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back, guys. Yeah, so as I said, it is Virgo season, guys. Virgo season. So I have my little handy dandy notes with me with some information about Virgo. This is all going to be general. I kind of get a kick out of doing this little horoscope stuff, so y'all don't mind me. And in case anybody just wants to know, it's just a little bit of information that you can find out about your sun sign if you are a Virgo rising or a moon in Virgo. This could teach you a little bit about your sign, okay? So Virgo is the 6th sign of the zodiac, okay? It's the 6th sign of the zodiac, and it generally, the birth dates the range that you will fall into being a Virgo is August the 23rd through September 22nd. And so if you were born within in that range, your sun sign is considered a Virgo. And at this particular time, if you guys have birthdays, I want to wish you all a happy birthday, all the subscribers who may be Virgos. And if you have birthdays starting from here all the way through to September the 22nd, I'm wishing my brother Melvin a happy birthday. One of my older brothers, he's a Virgo. His birthday hasn't come yet. But his birthday is actually coming up. I think actually he's in September actually, so I'm a little bit early on him, but I'm just throwing it out there. Happy birthday to him as well. And then my sister-in-law Lisa, I want to wish her a happy birthday. And then I know a bunch of friends. I know like just a lot of other people and friends that are Virgos. I don't have too many. My late Uncle Ronnie, actually, who was my favorite uncle, who's no longer with us. But happy heavenly birthday to you, Uncle Ronnie. I love you always. You'll never be forgotten. And again, like I said, to anyone who's having birthdays, honorable mentions, Miss Beyonce, the Queen Bee herself, she is a Virgo. And the late Michael Jackson, he was a Virgo. One thing that we know about Virgos is that they are perfectionists. They're perfectionists. They work really, really, really hard. They're very detail oriented, like things in place and this and that. And that's why it's actually no surprise that Virgos really, really excel really, really far, because they're really, really hard workers. Actually, to the point where I think kind of sometimes to the detriment, because they really, really, really can work to the point where it's hard on them. So, you know, Virgos, ease up a little bit on yourselves. Nobody's perfect, okay? Nobody is perfect. We all know this, okay? So that goes especially for you Virgos, because you guys think there's something called perfection, and it isn't. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we are going to clear the space before I do a little bit of cards, because I got a couple of decks that I'm going to work with. I'm going to definitely do, I'm going to actually decided to do the Zodiac moon reading cards. And this is by, it's a Celestial Guidance at Your Fingertips by Patsy Bennett. This is a pretty cool deck, I thought. And this consists of, it tells you different things based on your zodiac signs, whether you're in the moon, in your sun, or in, it's the moon, sun, and what else do they go by? I know it's the moon and the sun. We'll get into it when I open it up, because I can't just see it right here on the outside, but it definitely goes under that. And then we are going to, I decided I want to do something. I got this really nifty type of, this is not cards, it's actually a book, but it comes with the 7 chakra crystals in here. So I'm going to end up picking a crystal for you guys to see what chakras that the energy may be saying that you Virgos should be trying to work with, you know what I mean, that could probably guide you. This is a general thing, it's not specific to anyone personally, but just a general reading, just a general output of energy, and see where you may want to work with your, amongst your 7 chakras, okay? And then of course everybody wants to know about love, so we'll pull a love card to kind of see like what the general energy of love is, okay guys? So we will do that too. Let me see, do I have any of my, okay, yeah, I have my little bowl here with a lot of my crystals. These are all, like, these are just some of my bracelets, but these are all crystals. This is a pink quartz, so I'm going to put that on the love thing so that we can go ahead and generate some energy with the love stuff. I have on the stone that represents the Virgo. This is the Kundalini, but I will talk about that a little bit later, because we're going to talk about the stone that represents Virgo as well. And we are going to go ahead and clear the space so that there is no negative energy here. Let me go, I'll be right back, because I wanted to get my Palo Santo stick, because once you clear the energy of negativity, you want to add positivity. So I want to, you know, keep it positive on my end, and, you know, send some positivity to you guys as well. So real quick. So here we go. I got my little Palo Santo stick that I burn in the house as well. I'm gonna get a sip of water. I'm a little parched, guy. Make sure you're drinking your water, everybody. If you get used to it, your body needs that water so bad. Okay? So we're gonna take a quick moment to clear the space, guys. All right? You know, we're gonna clear the energy around so that everything or whatever messages that need to come through clearly, through in a positive way with no negativity, clearing myself of any negative energy, and clearing you guys of any negativity in case you've been around someone or any type of negativity been around you guys, right? We're clearing all of that. And like I said, I have my handy dandy bowl here with the little dirt in there, or the sand actually, and it works so quick. You see how quickly it puts that on. I love that. That's like one of my best buys. And then we're going to go behind that. Since we cleared the negative energy, now we want to, you know, use the Palo Santo stick, and it smells really nice. This is supposed to be a stick from the Palo Santo tree, and I think the indigenous people use this. I believe it grows up. I believe it grows in indigenous areas where this Palo Santo tree is grown, and then they take pieces of that tree and they sell it. And they said that it is for, spreads positivity, like to bring positive energy around you. So we're doing a Palo Santo stick. So guys, so some positive energy for me and some positive energy for you guys, because I love you, right? So we're gonna put that and take that out. And guys, and this is another thing to note. If you want to, if you're into burning sage, because that's just sage and this is just Palo Santo wood, if you want to, sometimes sage can be pretty strong and pungent. So in your house, actually what you're supposed to do, if you burn sage, you're supposed to open up your windows and open up your doors. So when I'm done, I'll like open up my back door, just because when you're clearing negative energy, you're clearing it out of your space. This is for like, if you're out at work, just dealing with different people, just different energy. Then if you've been around anything negative, it just kind of clears, all that energy away from you when you sage. A lot of people sage for different reasons. So you're supposed to clear it once you burn, especially if you do it in your home and you're cleansing your home, your space. You just open up windows and doors, and that's supposed to be after you cleanse it, you're letting it out. And then you go behind it with Palo Santo, and that's bringing positivity and keeping positivity in your home, okay? So that's what that is. All right, so let's go on ahead and get down to our readings. Towards the end, we'll talk about the stone. We're going to talk about, after I do these two readings, then we're definitely going to do the chakra. I'm going to do the zodiac moon readings first. And I'm only going to pull 3 cards, guys. And that's going to be past. So the 3 cards, you have the book that tells you exactly what it means. So you have the sun, you have your signs in the sun, then you have your signs in the moon, and then you have the signs in the eclipse. So you can get one of the 3, and then it'll tell you what those meanings are based on what it's under, okay? So we do have the cards for this one. I'm gonna pull the 3 cards and what that is gonna represent. So that is like a mini general reading, and what it represents is the first card is representative of your past, the middle card is your present, which you're doing now, and then the last one is the future. And so it's basically going to give a general reading of where people may be. Of course, this is not going to apply to everyone, because no one person is in the same place at the same time all the time. So it may resonate with someone, though. It may, a few people that may be in this space, and so whoever this is for, you were meant to be here. If you get this reading and you resonate with it, then it was meant for you to be here to get these words. Sometimes we need a confirmation, and that we're on track, or that what you're thinking just needs to be confirmed sometimes, because I know a lot of times that happens to me. I just want to kind of confirm what I'm thinking. And then sometimes you can just watch something and just be amazed how it's like, oh my God, I was just thinking that, okay? So we're gonna definitely see what comes out, okay? Angels, guardian angels, spirit, please allow the cards that need to come out for Virgo, for the Virgo collective. What is it that you want them to hear? Whoever this message is for, allow the perfect and right message to come out for that person or those persons. Okay. We're going to see what wants to come out for you guys. So we're going to clear some energy and see what comes out for you, Virgo. Oh, okay. Something wants to come out real fast. Okay, so we got the card of Sun and Aquarius wanted to come out first. Opportunity, that's the first one. So this is representative. So it says readiness for change. So that's coming out in your position of the past, okay? So let's see. Okay, this one flipped over. Let your inner hero out. The moon and Leo, it flipped out. Oh, it flipped over, but it didn't flip out. So I think that's just something that it may have wanted to just show you, but I just know that something can come out. I wanted to flip out so that it's like definitely like, yeah, this is the message for them. But if something flips over, I want you to see that as well. But I definitely want something to pop out for you guys. Okay, what do Spirit, Guardian Angel, what do you want, Virgo? What message do you have for the Virgo collective? Okay. We have align yourself with love and wisdom, higher purpose, and this is the Sun in Pisces. So your future, the Sun in Pisces. Okay, what's the last card you want for my beautiful Virgos? Oh, that flipped out. Like that hit the floor. That popped right out there. Hold on, y'all. So we're gonna take it because since it popped out, we're gonna go ahead and take it. And it says follow your dreams. Moon in Pisces, wonder. Wow, a lot of Pisces energy came out on this one. Okay, so we're gonna go to the book and see and read what it says for those 3 cards, guys. So this is your energy that has come through for my Virgo, my beautiful, beautiful Virgo collective, okay? So we got the Sun in Aquarius, 33, the Sun in Aquarius. Page 33. Okay, so Sun in Aquarius, opportunity, readiness for change. It says you're ready for something new. Readiness for change can bring about fresh circumstances, whether you initiate them or not. Changes could come out the blue or have already taken you by surprise. This card can represent new opportunities that are stepping stones to a better life, or news that simply astounds you. And interest in the esoteric will take you to new places. A fresh relationship at this time may be exciting, but if you feel insecure or wish to find stability through a relationship, this union may prove too destabilizing to be fulfilling. But for the freedom-loving, this relationship can represent the perfect dynamic, mutual respect, and willingness to be independent and openly pursue other relationships. This card can represent the on-off dynamics of a disruptive relationship. Perhaps you or your partner is unwilling to commit. Lack of commitment will undermine this relationship and can lead to insecurities. This is also the card of technology, the digital age, and humanitarian efforts. These areas in your life may appeal to you now. Be innovative and ready to try something new is the overall message in this card. However, it's important to combine your more eccentric and inventive ideas with realistic ways to implement them. You may feel that new beginnings or altering the status quo will represent upheaval. Rest assured that any sense of upheaval should be worth the effort, especially if you are open to change and consider life as a journey of discovery. So this card right here, this Aquarius, Sun in Aquarius, it talks about readiness for change. So this could be, they talk about you was ready for something new or this and that. So this is in your past. This is represented in your past. So this could have been something that already happened that brought you to where you are now. You made changes that you wanted to make. You always may have wanted to make that you already made. And Let's talk about relationships and like deciphering, is it something good for you, if it's something not. It talks about if you're feeling insecure or wish to find stability through a relationship, this union may prove to be what is that said, destabilizing to be fulfilling. So just make sure you're not trying to get in a relationship for stability and whatever. So basically, you're supposed to come whole and not half, broken or whatever that is. If you need to fix that, whatever, prior to you getting in relationships, then you need to fix those type of things before you come, because you want to make a whole, like, so 1 and 1 equals 1, like a whole person. You're coming together as a whole, because when you actually come together, you're supposed to come together as one and not as two maybe broken people, okay? So just take that for what it is. That's basically representative of your past, and we're going to get into what they are saying about your future, where you presently, the energy of where you are in your future. So aligning yourself with love and wisdom, Sun and Pisces. So let's see what it's talking about. So Sun and Pisces is on page 35. So let's see what they're saying about that. Okay, it says, okay, so align yourself with love and wisdom. A particularly dreamy or philosophical phase is indicated here, in your interest in mysticism, poetry, romance, the arts, and film will be enriching. However, this phase can also prove distracting or even misleading. So it's important to maintain a realistic approach and sense of purpose. Meditation, yoga, tai chi, mindfulness, and deep breathing techniques will align you more closely with your intuition and your connection to spirit. You are at an impressionable phase in your introspection, and interest in life's mysteries can lead to daydreaming, false hopes, and disappointments. Avoid being misled by unscrupulous people, alcohol, drugs, and illusions. Excessive use of alcohol or drugs can lead to dependency, depression, and foolhardiness. On the other hand, if you focus on your inner power to manifest your highest self-will, you can pursue a fulfilling path towards your own nirvana. Choose your teachers well if you are on a mystical and spiritual path. Honor both it and yourself. If this card arises when you feel ready for change but cannot make a decision, look within to reconnect with your deeper wishes, to experience a sense of fulfillment. Find ways to move forward with a sense of purpose, so that when you do succeed in your endeavors, you will feel accomplished. And lastly, as this card also represents service to others, your task is to find activities, whether paid or unpaid, that are meaningful to you on a deeper level. You want to feel you are contributing to the broader community and are not an insignificant cog in a bigger wheel. This card asks that you connect to spirit and align your efforts in life with love, wisdom, and a higher purpose. So that says a whole bunch, you guys. And if you want to kind of like really go over that again, and you could just kind of rewind back and then just listen again to what that's saying. So a lot to take in right there, and just to remember, if you're going for things, this and that, don't have these false hopes and indulging in all these different type of things. Watch who if you're on a spiritual journey, whatever it is you're trying to do, make sure you're being particular about who you're choosing to follow, and that you're just not daydreaming of these false hopes. People be out here trying to give false dreams, and got a lot of leaders out here that really only trying to lead. The only thing they trying to lead to is put money in their pocket. So just be careful out here, guys. All right. And lastly, following your dreams, we have so this is the moon in Pisces. So we'll see what they're talking about. The moon in Pisces. The last card. Okay, so the moon in Pisces, guys, we got the last one on this one. It says, follow your dreams. Your dreams, intuition, and psychic insight will blossom and fill your deeper emotions with a sense of mystery and delight. You're creative and are conscious of your extrasensory gifts. You may be particularly sensitive or feel vulnerable and may even be unsure where reality and dreams meet. Ensure you are practical while you go through this mystical phase. Trust your intuition. This is a time when letting go of a past habit and welcoming new parameters into your daily life will require you to make some adjustments. You may need to be particularly well organized to fit your activities into your daily routine, especially if your head is in the clouds as you pursue esoteric, spiritual, or artistic interests. Your intuition is a credit to you, but you risk resting on your laurels. What can you do to move forward? If your activities are not challenging enough, you will not feel fulfilled. It's important that you rise to your full potential. Try broadening your horizons and challenging yourself. This card can refer to a karmic relationship with someone who may no longer challenge you to be the best you can be. It may also refer to someone who no longer resonates with you on a spiritual level and who may in fact bring out some of your worst characteristics. Trust your instincts if you're unsure what to do next. And lastly, it is time to be practical, grounded, realistic, and to show compassion for yourself and those you love. Move ahead while reaching for the stars, but keep your feet firmly on the ground. Above all, avoid being lost in emotions or falling victim to the charms of someone who is a little lost and who will only lead you deeper into a mystery that is not of your own making. So very, very good advice here, guys, with the zodiac cards. I'm talking a lot about spirituality, guys. You know, you Virgos might be on a spiritual journey. A lot of introspection here and stuff like that. So, you know, just look out, you know, watch, you know, that you are actually doing something that, doing something and following people that are doing things in your best interest and not trying to, you know, lead you astray or pull wool over your eyes, guys. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with being on a spiritual journey, because I'm still definitely on mine, but just make sure you are being careful about who you are choosing to follow and the things that you are doing. Okay, guys? You know, putting in your body and all those kind of things. We're gonna go and move on to the we're gonna do the chakra. We're gonna, so what was kind of cute about this is with this box, it comes with the book, but it also comes with 7 crystals inside of here, but they're all the colors that represent the 7 chakras. So it comes and it just had the whole, it has all of that, the crystals sat in here, and it's just a book. And then here inside, it gives you, this is basically, this one is by Chakras, the 7 Doors of Energy, the Power of Crystals, Laura Tuan. So it is in English when you read it, but it definitely has, like, it seems like it has Indian names here, because it says the name of the crystals, but then it gives also the Indian names that they call it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to dig in the bag and see what chakra wants to come out for you guys, which crystal wants to show up for you guys. And this will be, okay guys, so I'm going to shake this around and see what chakra are you Virgo going to be working with for the beginning of the season. Okay, let's see. Let's pick out one. Okay. All right, so this seems like carnelian. Hold on, let's look. So this is the crystal that you guys are going to be working with. Hold on, let me take a look and see which one this is. It's carnelian. Yep, this is the carnelian one. So it's called the Shadhisthana chakra, the Shadhisthana chakra, which I think this is the sacral chakra, guys, the lower chakra. I think that is it. So we're gonna see what it says in the book. Okay. So Let's see the side. Okay, that's 39. So let's see what it's saying about this crystal. It says so it says the Shadhisthana chakra. So it means being. So when you're just being, guys. The base of the spine, the position is the base of the spine. So down at the bottom of your spine and your sacrum. So yeah, that is like right underneath below your belly button, right? The sacrum will like yeah, I believe that one is right there underneath your belly button. The key words is sexuality, creativity, security. The functions is desire, pleasure, sexuality, procreation, imagination, creativity. Clockwise for women, counterclockwise for men. Number of petals 6. Color of the petals. Okay, hold on. Imagine, okay, feeling, perceiving, kidney. Okay, so they're just talking about a lot of different things that they're associating this with. And hold on, let's see. I just want to read something that's not so. This is a crystal, a chakra of transformation and movement. It collapses the sciatic nerve, which controls the mobility of the legs. It regulates the system consistent of the kidneys. No, that's not what I wanted to read. Being in one's place. Okay, I'm sorry. Identity of the Sahistathan. It says literally means being in one's place and is therefore the dwelling place of the self. In fact, it seems that the original natural dwelling of Kundalini energy, which I have on Kundalini energy, was not Muladhara, but rather the chakras, Sadhisthana. Then the fall took place and is precipitated to the base chakra. Legends aside, facts remain. Muladhara and this name, in addition to being very close spatially, are also closely related in function, located at the base of the spinal column. The second chakra, also known as the sacral plexus, has considerable influence on the brain, especially concerning the unconscious sphere. Not by chance, when it is reawakened, those who practice yoga go through a movement of great mental confusion, desperation, fear, illusion to the limits of unconsciousness. I'm going to actually stop there because this actually is more longer than I thought it was going to be. But basically, this is representative of you being and being in one's place. So it has a lot to do with meditation and kind of getting in touch. Since it's a lower energy, you want to make sure you cleanse that lower energy, and so that you are not dwelling in like negativity, like, you know what I mean? Because the lower energies of more when you're in more of your lower vibrations than your higher vibrations. And I'm sorry I didn't have that a little more cleaned up there because that kind of did not go exactly how I planned that to go. But like I said, you know, we're learning here. So that is that with that. So that was the carnelian and working with your sacral chakra, which is your lower chakra. If you want to learn a little bit more about that, you can. And your crystal, the crystal for Virgo is the amethyst. So I have like some examples of some of my amethyst collection, which is really beautiful. Amethyst is a spiritual stone. It's really based in spirituality. Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that one is. I got this one from a really nice crystal store out in Raleigh called the Holy Rose. It's a beautiful crystal. And then this another one I got. Some of my first crystals were amethyst. I was gifted an amethyst from someone and had just ended up being gifted and then just buying them. So these, the amethyst was some of my first crystals, that and the pink quartz. And this one was a really beautiful amethyst that was made like a flower. This little end broke off. I was so mad because it's so pretty. It was shaped like a flower, this crystal. So it was just so pretty. But you guys, it represents your crystal is the amethyst that represents Virgo, and it's popular for a reason because it's an ultimate soother. It brings a Virgo stress level down to zero with this calming influx of energy. Especially since Virgos tend to be a little bit high strung and really caught up on the perfectionist things a lot of times. They could use some calming and, just centering and, just kind of coming into spirit. And the amethyst crystal is a really, really, really great type of crystal to have around you. So you may want to put this on your desk at work, put it in your room, on your dresser by your bed, or probably I would say maybe in your workspace to kind of remind you of calming down or when you need to take a break or something like that, guys, okay? So that is definitely a great crystal for you guys. Lastly, just to kind of just wrap things up a little bit for you guys, we're going to go ahead and just see what the cards have for you guys for love, okay? We're going to see what they're saying for Virgos to focus on. What type of love energy do they have for you guys, okay? We're going to see, and remember guys, this is just general. It's not gonna, resonate with everybody. Some of you already got your loves, or some of you may not want to have a love. You happy with just being single, and there's nothing wrong with that as well. Absolutely nothing. There is pros and cons to both, okay? It's definitely pros and cons to being in a union and being single. It just depends on what you want in your life. Okay, love spirits, what do you have for my beautiful Virgos? What do you have? What messages do they need to? Oh, seems like something wants to pop out. Okay. All right, what do you guys want for Virgos? What message do you have for Virgos? Spirit, guardian angels, what love message do you have for my, okay, let's see. This is the card that came out for Virgos, and it says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess equally so. The qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Whoa. Okay, guys. I'm going to read that again. And that, I think, requires repeating. Beware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So the qualities that you like in them are also what you're reflecting back, and the ones you don't like is also the ones that you guys are reflecting back towards each other. So they're saying to keep that in mind, guys. So keep that in mind. So that is your love message, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos. Yeah, so hopefully you guys learned a little bit more about the sun sign of Virgo, whether you are rising, moon, sun, whatever it is. Those are some of the characteristics that go along with being a Virgo. Lastly, so to kind of close up with the love thing, I do have some information pertaining to who they say Virgos are compatible with, okay? So some of the compatible signs that they say Virgo are compatible with is Scorpio. They say you're compatible with Capricorn, Taurus, and Cancers. That is supposed to be your most compatible sign. And then it says the worst match here. And like I said, this is from research. This is not written in stone, but from research, they say your worst match is an Aquarius. And I know sometimes Virgos get a bad rap out there or whatever, but you know, this is what I have, guys. This is all I have. So, anyways, that's it. Happy Virgo season. Happy birthday to all you Virgos out there. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Share it with someone if you want to just like kind of, have somebody else learn a little bit more about the sign of Virgo. Okay? And remember, sharing is caring. Love and light. Peace.